Welcome to New Orleans and Yulman Stadium. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and the Tulane Green Wave. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Tulsa head coach before the game. He had a conversation with his #1 wide receiver about just staying focused on his team and his job. As you know, he transferred away from the team he'll be facing today, so the crowd could be loud and could be hectic. He said just keep your eyes locked on your QB, talk to the guys on your squad, and stay where your feet are today. Everything will work out just fine. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Tulane right back to the line. Gets the back moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sells the run, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis. Turning it on. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
Nice job by the quarterback and the receiver there working on the crossing route. And a big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all the traffic, get by the linebackers in the middle of the field, and work all the way over to the other side. The offensive line has to give the quarterback time, and the QB's got to be patient, but it all worked out perfectly, and they're able to get a big play.
Fighting off the defender. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws quickly. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. Turns out it's Hill. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. 2nd and long here. Back to pass again. They go to the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw again. Still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. Straight ahead, it's Lewis. Nice move to keep running. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game to really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find something.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
The run inside. It's Jones. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Keep it on the ground. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to Davis. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll ride him again. Pass to 6. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Here's some daylight. Could be an alley. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. Looking to pass. It's Alford. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Tulsa trying to pick up a 4th down conversion here. Snaps it, and he has to have it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this position.
Number 96, set to kick this one away.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Tulsa wasting no time. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires downfield. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They'll need a bunch on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. On the move. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play. Got to make the play on fourth. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
They're all over him. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Right at the line. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. Looking for the marker. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll throw it from the red zone. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Scanning the field, it's Alford. Buying time to his right. Right side, it's Callaway. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll try to get it through the air. Setting up the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa. Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play.
Number 96, set to kick this one.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. He'll pull it down and run. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing second and short. Making the adjustment. Wants to go up top on second down. Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Shotgun snap on third down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Sells the run, looking to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint,
And Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Dropping back, it's Alford. Rush right in his face. Left side, it's Davis. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
Tulsa wasting no time. Wants to throw one first. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Keeping his eyes downfield. Caught outside on the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense, ready to get this drive underway. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game, as we're starting to get late. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Alford. They'll run the screen.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Out wide right, it's Callaway. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Long way to go on second down. They'll go to the air. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be third down. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Going to try to get it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Drops back on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Tulsa. They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time.
And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Lowers those pads. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Back to throw, it's Alford. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Extending the play. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield.
Listen, it's go time. We're trailing. It's the fourth quarter. We got to get a little bit more aggressive. I like the call. I like going for it, and especially because we made the completion and got the first down.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snaps on 4th down. Stepping to the right. Gets rid of it. Right side, it's Singleton. The Golden Hurricane building momentum with that last passing catch. First play of this drive. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Drops back. It's Salford. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And he almost had a pick.
Man, and you kind of wondered when were they going to cover this guy. He's been making catches ad nauseum. When was he going to get some special attention? Nice job by the defense. You could tell they were forcing the football there. Broke on the football, almost had the big play.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Still looking. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. How in the world could they let that happen, and how in the world did they pull it off? That was 4th and a mile, and they got it.
I mean, what a clutch play by this offense. Listen, understanding, a small throw's not going to...
Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. Defense ends this game in style. Coming up with a... You're going to hear guys after this game